Hey guys, Donnie here, and thanks for joining me today on this edition of Big Drone Flyer 77. Hey, today I brought out to the park the Potensic T18. This is the GPS 1080p camera drone. So I'm going to do a quick unboxing while I'm out here and let you see what comes in the box. You got your manual, tells you how to calibrate the gyros and the compass. It gives you all the details on the controller. The controller is one that you can charge. The battery's built inside, so it comes with the micro C charger in there. You get one battery. I suggest ordering a second battery so you can get a longer flight than 8 minutes. Okay, you get 4 extra propellers, and you get prop guards, and you get your phone holder here, and then there's your charger right there. The charger works for the battery as well. So if you look at the battery, this one's 3.7 volt, and it is 1000 milliamps. So you get 1000 milliamp battery. So it says about 8 minutes. So we'll see what happens there. I have a second battery because I have a model that's similar to this, and it's from a different company. So I did bring an extra battery. So definitely order an extra battery. The cool part about this, they give you extra gears in here and a couple screws to put on the prop guards, which I'm going to go without those, and they give you extra landing gear. So I already have a set on there, and I already have a battery in the drone right now. It's got the 1080p camera that you can adjust from the remote, so that makes it nice. You can make it tilt down and up. And I put a little SD card. You have to get one yourself. Put an SD card in there. I'm going with the 16 gigabyte. This is class 10. So the camera can come off by just pressing this button. The camera will slide out, and the landing gear just pops off as well. So alright guys, so we're gonna get this thing fired up in a second here. Controller's all well labeled, so you know exactly what the buttons are for here. Return to home, 1 key takeoff, 1 key land. I believe if you hold this down for a few seconds, it'll cut the motor, so you got emergency stop, so be careful with that. You got your follow me mode, and then you got your hold it for 3 seconds, it'll start the video, and then make sure you hold it for 3 seconds again to stop the video before the battery goes dead, or you'll lose your film. One press will give you a picture. Okay, you got your this says angle mode for your camera, so up, and the bottom one is for down, you guys. Okay, speed rate is on this joystick right here on the left. So you have 3 rates of speed, and they'll tell you which rates you're in. It lights up on here. Okay, if you want to get out of GPS mode, this right lever here, you just hold that down and it'll put you in altitude hold. You hold it down again and it'll put you in GPS mode. So the button will light up on here to let you know you're in GPS. So we're gonna go and hook up to the Wi-Fi FPV. So let me get this thing fired up, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, this little phone holder just slides on here and snaps in. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the phone in here. I'm on Wi-Fi already, so that way I can connect. We're gonna go and turn on the controller. Controller is on. Let's turn the drone on. And the drone is just the button right here on the back. So let me press that. Get this thing on. Make sure it comes on here. Alright, I think we got it on here. Yep, came on. The camera gimbal is going up and down, calibrating. So what I'm going to want to do is go up, down to connect the controller with the drone. Let me turn on the Wi-Fi and see if we can find the Wi-Fi here. Alright, Potensic, sorry, still having a problem figuring out how to say their name. So alright, Potensic, I think is what it's called. So we're gonna look for the app. Potensic -G is what I downloaded for my Android device. This is not 5G, so you'll be okay with any Android or iOS. So looks like all we have to do is, I believe it's just 2 controls here, I believe. Alright. Alright, this thing's upside down, so let me switch it. Alright, so yeah, we have Wi-Fi FPV. So now I need to do the calibration for the GPS. This has GLONASS and it has GPS, so you got double satellites, so it should collect satellites pretty quick. So you're gonna go take these two and go up to the inside top corners here. Let me get out of this. Apologize here. Let's see, keeping the drone level, up the drone from the back, rotate the body one full circle, so it should be ready to go. Let's try it. Now let's do the camera facing down and go in a circle now. Okay, it just went solid. So now all the lights are solid, you guys. It doesn't make no beep. I was waiting for a beep, so now the screen should say it's calibrated and ready to go. Yep, it just said it, and now it's letting me go on the screen. Before you couldn't get on the screen whatsoever because it kept the screen. Let me put my brightener up here. I'm turning up my screen here so I could see. Alright, so let me get out of this, get back on here, apologize. Okay, let me get back on here. Okay, so now I just gotta wait for satellites. I don't see anything saying for the satellites. It says I got full signal, but I don't see anything for satellites. So just trying to see if anything lights up showing that I have GPS ready to go. Okay, that shuts off GPS. That turns it back on, lights up that middle button. Okay, let's go ahead and start up the film and see what it does. I wish they would have put the telemetry for how many satellites you got, but it's just showing satellites and it's showing full bars. So I guess we'll just have to see if that works. Alright, let me start up the film. I don't like that it beeps when it's filming. That's no fun. Let's do one key takeoff. Alright, here we go. Alright, so far it's stable. I'll let it sit here for a second, get its bearings. Supposed to be recording right now. I'm getting a lot of breakup in the Wi-Fi already. I'm seeing myself in the image and I've already went past the drone. So I'm hoping this thing's recording because I don't see anything saying recording. Let me see if I can see any lights on this flashing at all. Let me try holding the record button again. So hopefully this thing's recording. I sure hope so because it's beeping a lot. So let's go ahead and take this up. Let's see if I could tilt the camera down a little bit here. Yeah, camera's all the way down. Alright, let me show you that on the video here. Okay, yeah, it's recording because the light's flashing. That light's flashing right there, let me know it's recording, but it doesn't show anything on the screen, you guys. Let me do a tilt on the camera. We're gonna go up with this one. Okay, there it goes. Alright, that's working. So far pretty stable, you guys. Let's make it angry for a minute. Alright, it just went right back into its position. So far I'm not getting any toilet bowl effect, so we're good to go. We should be ready to go here. Let's go take it for a flight. I'm going to put it in, I'm in second rate of speed. Let's go third rate. Okay, here's third rate, you guys. Let's go for a little spin here. I'm going to let off. See what it does. It's going back to where it stopped. Find its position and it's locked. Good. Okay. Let's try that again. Perfect, it's staying. I just don't like the beeping sound. That's the only bad thing, is you're going to hear the same beeping when you're filming. So that's the only bummer. Let me tilt this camera down a little bit here. See myself. Hey, what's up? I'm going to stop the film real quick here. Let's take a picture. Let's take a picture here. There we go. I'll get a little closer for the picture. See if I can see myself in here. Let me get in the sun a little bit here. Alright, I'm going to take another snapshot. Perfect. Alright, I'm going to start the film back up. Okay, I'm going to bring the camera back up all the way. There we go. Wind's picking up pretty good. Let's take this thing up. Alright, I got the telemetry down here, and we are at 30 meters, and we are at 12.5 meters high. So I'm going to go up a little more so we can see the video. Let's go up to about, this is saying we're up at about 25.7 meters, 30 meters out, and I'm going to go slow here. Okay, it's coming back to me for some reason. It just stopped geofencing, so I have a feeling it's set at 30 meters. So if that's the case, go into your settings. See if I can get in the settings. Okay, it's on beginner mode, so take it out of beginner mode. Okay, and I'm going to go and set everything to full distance. Okay, except for, yeah, flight altitude 120, flight distance. It's supposed to go up to 300 meters, so you should have a range of 300 meters, 100 to 300 meters, you guys. So, all right, let me get back out of there. I'm saving this. Let me get back out. All right, oh, beginner's back on again here. Okay. All right. Let me stop the film real quick, you guys. We can get rid of that annoying beeping here. So, for some reason I am not able to get out of the screen here. So the screen froze up here, trying to get out of beginner mode. Alright, so I have it froze up already, you guys. The app did. Alright, let me see if I can get back on the app again. The drone's still sitting there solid. Get back to controls. Let me start the record. See if I can go forward now. I took it out of beginner's mode. Let's see if it'll... Okay, beginner's mode is off, so here we go. It is definitely going now, and I'm at about 100 meters, and Wi-Fi is freezing up now. I'm going to go ahead and circle back around. And now I'm going to actually go and hit the return to home and see what it does. Alright, you guys, it's coming back. Here it comes pretty fast. I was at about 140 meters away. And it just stopped for a minute. Now it's coming back again. Here it comes. Slowed way down. It's at 100 meters, 95. It's coming back. It slowed way down. At first it was just going super fast. And it will return at the angle that you were facing. I was facing over towards that way, and it's still facing that way. It doesn't churn or nothing. It just comes back. Okay, slow down. Okay, boom, it stopped. Alright, it's right over me now. And here it comes back down. I just got to make sure that I don't get close to that tree. And you can cancel anytime, you guys, by hitting the return to home button or hitting one of the levers. It's coming down hot. Alright, now it's slowing back down. There's the landing pad. So I'm going to stop it right there, you guys. Okay. It's going to go, okay. It's going to go ahead and land. So let it land. Probably what, about 3 meters away? 3-4 meters away. Alright, so we're at low battery. That's why it was still coming. Okay. So let me make sure the film stopped. Okay, so now we're already out of battery, guys. Yep, one light flashing on there. So it did return to home. I'm going to go and put the other battery in. I'll give you guys a flight time on this. I'm going to put the other battery in and just do another little range test out there, and then bring it back and see how it does, you guys. So I'll be right back. Let me get that time for you as well. Alright, guys, I'm glad I had an extra battery. Like I said, definitely order another battery because we didn't get a very long flight. I didn't even get to do the follow me mode, which now I got the second battery in, and we'll see how that works right now, and then I'll take it out a little further and do a little panning. I'll put some extra footage at the end of the video as well, so you guys can kind of take a peek at that 1080 film and see how it looks. So alright, let's go ahead and take off again. I'm going to go ahead and calibrate the gyros by going both up to the outside. Okay, it's calibrating. Just want to make sure I don't have to do the GPS calibration. So we're going to do one key takeoff. Alright, start the film. Okay, the film's starting. I'm going to see if I could do the follow me mode here. Let me turn it around. Let me have it face me now. Alright, here I am. So I'm going to go ahead and hit the follow me button is right up here. Okay, let's see if this thing's going to follow me or not. Yep, it's trying to, but it's facing the wrong way here. We have it facing me here. Okay, let me stop it real quick. Turn it back around towards me. Now it could see me better. Okay, here I am. Now let's see if it'll follow me. Okay, it's following, but it's not at the angle that I need, so alright, here we go. Yeah, it's following me, you guys. It's following me. So you can see on here, now it's starting to kind of toilet bowl. So let me go ahead and calibrate those gyros real quick. Yeah, it's not the gyros, it's the follow me mode doing that. So, alright, the follow me mode works. I just wanted to test that out really quick here. So, I think that's the only options that I can remember right on here. Yeah, you could actually do like a point of interest. So I'm going to do see if I can do this here. Alright, yeah, you have to have, I don't have connection. This is just a spare phone. So if you have network, 3G network, then you can actually do your Google map and do a point of interest. This one's not connected. This is just a spare phone for filming, so you would have to have that, you guys. So let's just go and test out the GPS. Take a little pan here. Even though there's an airplane right there, if you check, if you go and check before you fly, or the Kitty app, it will show that as long as I'm under 400 feet, I'm allowed to fly over here. So always check your fly maps, guys. So we're gonna go out here, head towards the school. All right, I'm 100 meters away, still going. Battery's about half level. Don't want to go too far because school's in, so I'm going to hit the return to home. Let's test this out again. Here it comes back. Coming back really fast. It's going up as well. So here it comes. It's starting to slow down. It went up to 60 meters. Still going up. So you can actually adjust that, I think, in the settings, but 60 meters is what it's doing, and it's coming back, you guys. Pretty high up there. Here it comes. I lost telemetry. Everything froze up on here, but it is coming back. It's right almost above me now. So it's about 60 meters up, and it stopped. All right. There we go. We're close to this tree, so I may have to pull out of it. Hopefully it stays just right where it's at so I miss the branches there. Alright, here it comes. So this is the second test for the return to home on the second battery. So far, follow me mode works, return to home works, telemetry works, but it stops at about 150 to 160 meters out, so you lose Wi-Fi connection, you guys. So, but hey, that's pretty close. Looks like it got a little bit better than last time. So we're about what, a meter away. I'm gonna cancel it. So we're actually almost right on top of it, guys. So that ain't bad, huh? Not too bad from this guy. So it's doing actually pretty good, you guys. It's a nice little flyer. I like it. I'm going to stop the film. We are low on battery again, so it doesn't last very long, you guys. So let me just fly it around a little bit. Let me put it in altitude hold and see what it does. See if it's a little more sportier. I'm in third rate of speed, so we're in altitude hold. You can see how it drifts now. So it flies pretty good in altitude hold. It's not bad, you guys. So altitude hold does work. But if you are low on battery, make sure you're in GPS, so that way this thing can come back to home. So altitude hold does work pretty good, you guys. So far, so good. Let me lock it back into GPS by holding this right stick. Okay, we're back in GPS mode. Should be locked in. There it is. Perfect. Alright, so it's doing everything it's supposed to do. Everything's working great, you guys. Take another little snapshot. Alright, another one. Perfect. Alright, you guys. Not too bad at all. So definitely get another battery, that's for sure. And it's gonna land. It almost landed there. So it's getting close to landing here. We're still at 1 bar. So I want to see if this is gonna land itself. Let's take it out of GPS. The only thing I didn't do was shut off the controller and see if it comes back, but I'm sure it will. And here it comes for a landing. Yep, there it is. Well, almost made it on the landing pad. Alright, battery's dead. We'll see how long we got with the second battery there. But like I said, it only comes with 1 battery, you guys. So definitely get another battery. I'm going to shut that controller off. Definitely order another battery. That way you can get a couple good flights in, get about 16 minutes worth and stuff. So, but anyways, guys, I sure appreciate you watching. Potensic, I sure appreciate you sending the T18 to me. It's a really nice GPS drone with 1080p camera. So hopefully the film came out pretty nice, but everything is working great on this. It's definitely a pretty fun little toy quad. It's a good one for a beginner, and I so far give it a couple thumbs up, you guys. So it's definitely nice. So alright everyone, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Definitely hit the notifications so you can always see what's coming up next on the channel. So alright, God bless, cheers, and happy flying.